The buttons are sad.
It's something.
Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. As the Oracle foretold, two idiots who would misinterpret the news so you don't have to. Live from Deltona, Florida, the avatars themselves, Jack and Laz.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another exciting edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your life, personal life choices, and ours, because they deserve to be questioned.
Yes, they do.
Oh, man. Yes, all the time. Giveaways are open on both streams. If you want to get in on the Steam Key giveaway on Laz's side, it is Bang, I love free shit. If you want to get in on the Steam Key giveaway on my side, it is going to be the glorious Bang the Boutte. If you want to get in on the streamer bundle, remember you must be a Shroud player and you must do the most glorious thing ever and go to twitch.tv/Cynicist and twitch.tv/NBNN News and type in Bang Bundle Me.
Bang it hard.
Hey, that was a double bang there, Laz. You missed the double bang.
I did. Two fingers.
He said bang bang.
No, I just said bang, but I used two fingers. I only ever do it once with two fingers.
I guess I heard it twice. I guess I heard it in each ear.
What happened to you? Did you get moved to the?
No, I got kicked. A networking error for some odd reason.
Oh, fun.
I think that's what Conjure was complaining about earlier.
What was he complaining about? I was outside. I didn't hear.
Oh, I think he said something about getting disconnected earlier.
Oh.
What did you say something about being disconnected earlier? Conjure? I don't know.
Maybe he's asleep.
Quiet now. Nah.
Nothing
He
at
did
all
say
about
morning.
disconnections.
Yeah. Okay. I am not asleep.
You know,
I'm a free man.
you're in Discord. You can just say it in Discord, Conjure. I mean, that's why we have
You're not
Discord.
gonna. You're not gonna interfere with the show in any way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talk all the time. Jeez, come on, Conjure.
Yeah.
Too much. No. Well, welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Truck Awesome Friday, May 2nd, 2025, here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. And we're going to go and play a little bit more with dungeons today because as we were finishing up yesterday, we really didn't have time to fully explore the Shroud logic of dungeon sizing, as it may be. So we're going to see if we can find a way to make your dungeons be X amount bigger. Now, of course, you need to have a larger lot if this is actually going to work. So
Yes.
we're going to head right out to Snug Harbor today because I'm going to... Wrong button. I'm going to put that one... I got to make sure I have... I guess we'll find out in a minute.
You're going to wrong button? That's thrilling.
Yeah, I was hitting recall instead of teleport.
That's always amusing.
Yes. Because they're right next to each other and sometimes the mouse slips.
Uh-huh. Yes. Blame it on the mouse slippage.
Yeah. Not the old man's fingers.
I think he just did. Weren't you listening?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to, well, first see if we can't just move this one. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put this one in storage and place a new one if I have everything I need, which I should have on me. And then we're going to try and move it to a row lot and see if we can't keep an extra 250 slots.
Oh, yeah.
There's no place that I know of that will fit this. So I think what the best thing to do...
I do have a village lot deed on me.
Well, I've got the deeds. That's not the problem.
Although mine are no trade.
Yeah.
Or no, wait, they're just locked inventory. That's what they are.
Yeah, let's see. What do I have in deeds? I have castle, city, markets, rows, and villages. So about the only one I don't have is a keep and a town right now. But we can just go ahead and place a row lot right here on one of these properties. So what I'm going to do right off the bat is, let me just check my dungeon stuff.
Well, don't you have to get the thingy majiggy to what's it called? Empty the row lot?
Not really.
Okay.
I have a dragon dungeon entrance. I have an eternal pattern for an entrance.
You mean the magic mover?
I have the prison cage entrance. So now I have entrances and tomb entrances. So now I just need to make sure I have foyers. And I don't have any foyers. So what is the cheapest foyer? Hey, you know, FOY. What is the cheapest foyer in the... I can get a triple stone connection for 900. So I guess that would be the one I want, right? Do I want the triple Stone, or do we want the triple marble? I guess the stone because it's wide open. It doesn't have all those. And all the other ones just come with the. Although I could actually just create one, right?
Good.
I have a single connection stone dungeon foyer. Okay, and a blueprint. So okay, I have a single connection. It's is that a recipe? Okay, I gotta look at my
That's
book.
me. I'm the man that doesn't have any dungeons.
Single connection stone foyer. Needs coal, granite, and chisels. So I gotta go make one of these because I don't want to spend 900 kodos if I don't have to. All right, so I will be right back then. I will be right back. Because we need to craft at least one. I should have probably just do a couple of them while I'm at it so I have them in inventory. Okay, so this is smelting.
We prep so hard for these shows.
Well, you know, a lot of this stuff, you know, I usually think I have. Do I have granite here? Or do I have to get that at a bank? Let's see. Granite.
I have granite.
Oh, I've got
But I'll
plenty of
remember.
granite. There we go. I need granite and a chisel. I have one that's already been in use. No, so I got to take a fresh one. And some coal. How many coal do I need? 80. So I need to get some coal. I just take it all for right now and go to the smelting table. And foyer. Single connection. Oh, so you actually need the blueprint. I got it. Very interesting. So let me see, how many of these can I make? Can I make 5 of them? I guess I can. Alright, so we'll have some of these for future reference. They're only single connections, but that's all I really need for starters. Okay, take all. Okay, so now I have some foyers. And I can drop all this crap back into there. Where's my inventory? Here we go. Granite block, chunks of coal. Throw those back in that chest. Alright, get out to snug. Alright, here we go. So now I have some foyers. Now we have everything we need. Max Bunker. Don't know that name. Don't take it for granted. That's right.
Bum, 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 bum. As I'm just standing around jerking off. I mean, playing the game.
All
mean,
right, here we go. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take this one and put it into the property manager. And then we will set one smaller one up that will fit on a row lot. So property manager, let's get the property manager window up here. And the property manager, I got city, castle. So the minecart dungeon, we're going to throw that into the property manager, send to storage. And why did that not go into storage?
I don't know. I'm not inside of it.
That doesn't make sense. Can we enter this one?
Yes, we can enter this one.
Oh, it says no dungeon. Okay, so I got it. The dungeon. This doesn't go. The dungeon goes below it for some reason, which is really weird. That's real strange. I didn't realize that. I thought that disappeared along with. Okay, so I'm going to put this one in over here. And we're going to open the dungeon stuff, and we're going to use. What are we going to use? The entrance. Dragon dungeon entrance or the cage? I guess the prison cage. Because this will definitely fit on a robot, right?
As you rotate it around as I'm clicking on it.
Yeah, okay, so change dungeon to a
Well,
single
don't you want
connection.
to go throw some things inside of it?
I got to put a foyer in first.
Okay.
And it will not let me put a single connection foyer. Why not? I have to be closer to it. Change dungeon. Single connection. There we go. Are you sure you want to change your dungeon? Yes. Okay, so let's head on into here. So apparently, I could have just used the minecart dungeon, which is 250, and we could have just put a new. Technically, we could have just put a new whatchamacallit in. Put the new entrance. So here we go. This is the single entrance. There we go. So if I go to upgrade this, yes, here we go. This is what we've been looking for. A brand new dungeon. And here's for your
With a brick wall in
screenshot.
front of it.
Yeah, but it has got 300 points from lot size and 120 points from upgrades. So that's what we were looking for. So now we're gonna go ahead and cancel that. Now we're gonna head out of here and we're gonna go try and pick this up and place it on a robot.
Yep.
I guess I didn't really need to change the outside portion.
Oh, you did though.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I just found that out, Morgan. The entrance belongs to the lot itself, which, yeah. I always thought the entrance disappeared when you put it into the property manager. Okay, so we now have a single connection stone dungeon foyer. We're going to put that into storage. And we are going to go place a row lot. Where are we going to place a row lot? Right over here? Or do we have a row lot?
Where are you? I'm not showing you on the in the zone.
I'm
Or
here.
did they create separate instances?
They probably created separate instances. Okay. So, of course,
So,
because
which direction is the row lot at?
right next door here, because it's got a house on it, so you have to actually
By the horses?
the first one right here.
That's remember. I do not see your screen. I
Well,
do
then
not
just
see what
fucking
you're
come
doing.
here. Jeez, what's so hard?
I you. We are in different instances.
I
So
understand that. Just rezone
which
into. Yeah, hold on.
just
I'll
tell me
get you
which
here.
lot you're at.
At the lot standing right next door. Where's Cynicist? Jack Cynicist. And you're not even showing in the friends list. There you are. Okay. Invite to party. Now just rezone to.
It's going to join you automatically. But that's some Shroud logic for it to
Oh, that's interesting. The house disappeared. I gotta hope that you see this when you get here, so I'm not gonna do anything till you get here.
Yep. I do not see a house that would have disappeared.
I don't see you in this scene yet.
It will be there in a few seconds.
Yeah.
Shroud logic. Oh wait, is it this roulette that disappeared? No.
And you all see this on stream, right? That this whole rollout just disappeared? Even though it's got the stone that'll
Yes.
let me claim it?
It is Shroud logic as to why we're in different instances.
There you are.
Two players. No, I see the house.
So you see a house here, right where I'm
Yes.
standing.
Yes, it's the short 2-story.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because it disappeared.
Um,
Yeah, you stand right
So-
there.
so
Hold on. So
where do you see me?
Yeah, stop. Stay where you are. Now, how are you floating in air like that? That's interesting.
Because I'm on the second floor. That's
Oh.
what I was doing. I was intentionally running up to the second floor to see you.
Okay, well, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. This is what I see.
That's funny.
Yeah, you're floating in midair and you're inside of a house, but okay, I'm gonna claim the lot and type row lot. Place anywhere tax free. There we go. Now the house is back. Okay. Close. Now we go inside, and can I fit the prison cage entrance in here? That is the question. How do I resize something? There it is.
Hitting
Okay.
buttons.
Yeah, I just need to know which buttons, but let's see. See if we can get this to turn towards the door. There we go. That's real interesting. I can't get out. I can't get out.
I am. Oh, there is no dungeon.
No, I can't get out of here.
It's funny putting the cage inside the house.
I'm trying. Well, that's all I can do without.
Well, you need to rotate it a little bit.
I did. So the door was right here.
Yeah, but it's still not square.
I understand
Like,
that,
you-
and it's not going to be. So right now, just for shits and giggles, we're gonna go ahead and Take the property manager, and where is this row lot now? Here we go, default row house. And I'm going to take the single room connection dungeon foyer, and I'm going to drop it in there. Cannot restore this storage. Single connection stone dungeon foyer, this row lot deed, because it's too big. Okay, well, that answers that question. That answers the question. So you can take a smaller one. Okay, so this is what we're going to do then. I'm going to, let's see, this is where it becomes stupid. Okay, so I got another foyer, so we're going to just change. Okay, so let's go ahead and enter this. So this should have a 50. That is just silly. They let you go one way, but they don't let you go the other way.
Hey, Shroud logic.
Yep. Okay, so therein lies the rub. And here's the screenshot for you. So 50, 120.
Shroud
So,
logic.
yes. So now we got to exit out of here. And of course, the 50 can go on the castle, and it doesn't resize automatically, right? Is that what we're
Yeah,
saying
no.
now?
Yes. Yes.
See, that becomes stupidity.
Well, I mean, Shroud logic is by far the most definitive logic ever.
Yeah.
That is the best articulated logic, and it is full of the rules that are everybody should aspire to.
Well, see, the good thing is, let's see if this is what I think it's going to do, because the other one says castle dungeon. So this says road dungeon. Okay, so I can differentiate the two. Okay, so, and my other one actually, I believe, says keep dungeon.
So you're not going to sell it?
Sell it? What do you mean sell it?
It's a keep dungeon. You keep it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hee, yeah. Okay, so property manager, here we go. Okay. So we can take, this is going to be silly. So I can take that dungeon. And yeah, that's silly as all get out. Okay, here we go. And we're down on the castle lot, and of course it's only going to be the 50. Yes, 50 points because of the original lot size. Now let's take a look. Did we get an answer from this guy? Yes, okay. So, do you still have this topic open? Dungeon size for castle lot inconsistent?
Yes, I did.
Okay, refresh that because apparently that's what was happening to him.
With his response, that is very likely what happened. I'll dismantle and start again. Report back when done. Now the dismantled and started over. Now the dungeon size is as is expected. Shroud logic.
Now, see, I didn't realize that, which means that I am going to have to take my keep dungeon apart to get the extra 50 spaces back from whatever it was.
Yeah.
And of course, I have to dismantle these other two and take this one. How do I get out of here?
Well, you open the gate behind you.
Yeah, I just didn't know which way was behind me. Okay, so I'm going to change this to nothing and put this away. Okay, now that we've done that, accept, proceed. I will pick this up and put this away in there. And then I need to go over to this slot and pick this up. Actually, I should put the other one in there first. Oh no, I can't. I gotta put that. Okay, there should be no dungeon here, right? No dungeon there. Okay, so I can pick this up and put this in here. All right, and back over to here. All right, now we got to put all this stuff back the way it belongs. Circle Stone Rift Dungeon. Put that there. I can actually just move. Cancel that. I think I need to do what? Property manager here. So I can put this other one. Single connection castle. Restore. And of course the silly 30-second timer, but you guys aren't seeing this stuff. Waiting for the silly timers, because why do we have to wait for these stupid timers?
Shroud logic, man.
Yeah. Well, he got rid of most of the other ones. Okay, change dungeon. Do none. And I accept that. There we go. That was changed, and now I can take my keep dungeon and just put this back and restore that. And we should now be able to enter this dungeon and have back to 250. But I'm going to have to, again, take a overview shot of this. Yeah, here's the minecart entrance. I guess I can close all these windows now.
And we have reached the bottom of the hour.
Yes.
Which means it's time to announce that Lomir won another streamer bundle.
Woohoo!
But do I have anything connected here, or is this just a minecart dungeon? Okay, it looks like this is just the minecart dungeon. Now I have some stuff over here, but really not a whole lot that I have to really worry about. I see. Do these all connect yet? No, that's what I was working on. I was working on trying to connect these all the way around, and that didn't happen. Okay, but now I understand what the problem is. And we can start from scratch and just do this properly now with the proper set of size, I guess, is what I'm looking for. But let's pull my giveaway. And that one is going to go to who? Going to go to Morkin. Morkin, congratulations. You are the winner of the streamer bundle giveaway. All right.
Congratulations, Mordican.
So we thought we might have found a way to get a bigger dungeon on a row lot, but unfortunately, you can take a smaller one and put it on a bigger lot, but you can't take a bigger one and put it on a smaller lot, which, of course, didn't really make sense considering you're just,
Tried mathing it.
why is Morgan not coming up?
I don't know.
Okay, that's
Too bad.
interesting.
Too bad those dungeons aren't dimensionally transcendental.
What?
Something.
I said, too bad those dungeons aren't dimensionally transcendental.
Okay.
Bigger on the inside.
Not the TARDIS. TARDIS.
Yeah, but
Right.
see, therein lies the rub. When you're digging underneath the property, the size doesn't matter, right? Because, Tina says they are, as which I would agree with. They are actually. But
Stuff, man.
yeah,
Stuff.
interesting stuff to delve into because again, if it wasn't for gravity bringing up this topic, we wouldn't have delved into this subject whatsoever. But then again, I wouldn't have realized that I'm missing 50 points in my dungeon because I just moved it from my keep lot to my castle lot, and you don't automatically get the extra size. It just starts on the lot, stays the size it was, and when you move it, it stays that size, which again doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I should have just added 50 more points to the dungeon and moved on. My 2 cents in this one, but thankfully I don't have one of those crazy dungeon obsessions like everybody else and built out thousands of rooms, and now I'm going fuck. I'm missing 50 points, and now it'll take me 6 months to
Rebuild everything.
rebuild everything and have to tear it apart. And of course, I don't deco. So I don't have to worry about old deco and stuff like that, like some people do. I mean, could you imagine if Stymie realized he was missing points and he had to go and do his cloak dungeon all over again or his lava
Oh,
room
yeah,
dungeon?
that would absolutely
Yeah,
suck.
you know what I'm saying? I mean, so got to give Gravity some props here for actually just looking at something and paying attention to details.
Yeah.
Like Conjurer Dragon does. Conjurer's been on a roll lately. If you've seen the stuff that we're gonna have for next week, and he's got
I haven't
some.
paid attention to any of it.
Yeah, he's got
You
some.
should know better. You
He's
should know
got some
better for
interesting
me.
stuff. He's got some interesting stuff there. As I'll give you. Let's do this one just. Because he pays attention. I'm going to bring these two topics up because these are two topics that go a bit hand in hand. Here we go. And let me put these over here, and then first one comes from Conjurer Dragon. And I'm going to drop this in here. Because again, that sharp eye and wit. And then the other one comes from, who does it come from? Hemnu Lightbringer. So let's start with Conjurers first.
The Chaos Shield and Sword. Quote from the patch notes, release 136. receive 1 Sword for every 10k Kodo pack purchased and claimed in game, and receive 1 Chaos Shield for every 6k Kodo pack purchased. And when looking at the text of the in-game Chaos Shield and Sword I received by mail, both claim to be that one came with the 10k Kodo pack. The Chaos Shield is so chaotic that it lies about being the one that came from with only the 6k Kodo pack.
So, Conjurer, do you have like pictures of this somewhere, or did it say something somewhere, or was it just a typo from Laney?
Yeah, just a typo, it sounds like.
I'm curious as to where this came across and where this said this. But of course, on a related note, this is something that you and I have harped on incessantly. Let's go to that next topic.
The bonus items make bonus items automatically go to the recipient of the Kodo pack purchaser. Make bonus items automatically go to the recipient of the Kodo pack purchaser on purchase, instead of having Laney have to do it one by one, please. Don't make Laney's job harder than it has to be. This should be a simple website store automation. I wondered about that too. Why send it manually per in-game mail when there is the reward chest that is used to distribute other rewards like subscription rewards and login rewards? Alley-oop, manually flagging each account for reward distribution would not be less work. Yes, it would, because it's aggregate time. Aggregate time, it is less work to do things in code.
Aggregate time, right? One code that says if X purchases blank Kodo pack and reward is available, send reward to end task. Okay. And then this time, every time you have a new reward, you just throw the reward in there. And if they purchased it, they fucking receive it. This is code. This is simple code that should be automated, right? Am I wrong here, people?
The one thing that we are kind of missing is the fact that most of these items aren't ready on launch.
I understand that.
But we are pretending that they are available.
I mean, that's just like taking pre-orders, but that's like taking pre-orders for subscriptions every month. I've pre-ordered next month's subscription already, and when it becomes available, it comes up. Login rewards, same thing. When it comes up, it gets triggered on the first of the month because they added the item to. So I mean, it's the same concept. You know, if you buy a 10K Kodo pack and a reward is available, send reward to said purchaser. I mean,
we are both well aware of the Shroud logic that is not being applied properly. That creates issues for the team.
Exactly the point there, Conjurer. He says, I just wondered now if they put the subscription rewards in the reward chest manually too. No, it's linked to the purchase, and if your credit card gets charged, it goes, hey, Laz was charged, so when the rewards are available on said day of the month, send the rewards.
Which is generally the 6th, because that was the first day that they offered these subs.
It's still the same day for everybody, I believe. I believe everybody gets it no matter what day you sign up for them. And Tina says, if they were, it would be trivial. Pre-orders have to be tracked. But again, you know what? I don't see why they don't just make the item, put it in the Kodo store for a limited time, and let you purchase it for a set amount of time, and then just take it out of the store, which is what they really should be doing, right?
Well, Laz, as we know,
Logic,
logic
logic
is
escapes them.
not
Yeah,
there's
logic
yes.
escapes them.
I mean that is why Shroud logic says that doing one thing over and over and over again every single month manually
And expecting a
is
different result.
yes, it is less time consuming than writing the code for it once and then delivering it. And all of that code is already written because
Amen.
when the add-on store was on the web page, those add-ons were automatically delivered to accounts that wasn't waiting for any manual input from anybody.
Only difference was those assets were readily available at the time of purchase, though. What I'm
Well,
saying here is,
well,
you,
but remember when you purchase a Kodo pack on the website,
right?
okay, is that not automatically delivered straight to your account?
Absolutely. So why not just take the item that you're going to make, and instead of saying, "Hey, after we take the pre-orders, then we will deliver them," how about you just take the item and put it in the one-time only, category? I got the store up here. So make a new category, limited time only, and you put the item up there, and you say, "Hey, this is 10,000 Kodo pack or whatever." Now the kicker is, when you do that, is it going to be the full price of $100 they're looking for, or is it looking for the sale price of $80? Whichever it is, you know, Now I guess they don't want to make it sound like the what was it? The sword cost you $80 for a sword, and what is it? 6K, $48 for a shield. But that's basically what you know. Or is it the fact that they want you to have the kodos but not spend the kodos on
Well,
said item?
remember my comment from earlier. They haven't built the item yet. That's why they're waiting for it. They're giving themselves times to uh, actually move the asset into the game.
Okay, but now just think about this though. They're not actually charging you $80 for an item and $48 for an item. They're giving you the item for making the
Yeah,
purchase of $80 and $48. So why couldn't they just tie that in with the purchaser, so that if
Shroud logic.
yeah, it's
Shroud
just
logic. Last.
add the shield to the Kodo bundles and add the sword to the Kodo bundle, so when it delivers the bundle it adds that. I mean, that should be even easier to do, because that code again already exists. So not just deliver the Kodos, but said item. Yeah.
Shroud logic.
Yeah, Morgan, that's been another bone of contention also, is that the Kodo shop can only handle one item per purchase, which is ridiculous, because the website used to be able to go out
Handle
here
more.
and let's go to the okay, yeah, Morgan gave us a link here.
I'll
Hold
go to the
on.
Make a Difference store.
Yeah, no, I want you to see this. Uh, 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 uh. I don't know if he sent it to you or not.
No. If it was a DM, no.
So this is it's actually as part of the descriptor for the Chaos Shield.
Oh.
And
The
we'll
the
throw
funny
this
thing
up
is
there.
the displaying that as the ultra rare Chaos Shield.
Yeah.
I mean that's a fucking useless description. They're a
So
finite number in game. This
it's a
item will never be offered again in any way until they decide to.
yeah, and there's a finite number of everything in the game. If you all didn't realize that, just got to point that out to you. Everything
Shroud
has a
logic.
finite number. Okay, so we're looking to go to where the store? You said?
Well,
And what are we doing?
buy.
Add-ons
No,
or make
no.
a difference?
Well, yeah, I went to the Make a Difference store and added one thing, and yeah, it's stuck at they. You can no longer buy more than one.
Ah,
You
okay.
can only purchase one at a time.
So if I click on buy, okay,
So,
it
so the
wants
fun
me to
part
log
is
in.
I'm going. Yeah, I had to log in as well. I'm going to. So I'm going to go back to the store and go to the Make a Difference, and I'm going to. But if you go back to the store, you actually have a quantity that you can actually input.
Let's see. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can actually buy 10 of them.
Yes.
And I thought we took away gifting. I thought you couldn't gift anymore.
I don't know, but I mean now I can actually buy like Kodo packs galore in one purchase.
How?
Yeah. You like that? Some fucking twisted logic for that?
Explain.
Okay. So
Kodo packs aren't on the store.
yeah, they are.
Where?
Store add-ons. Gold crowns of the obsidian.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, look at that.
And since they broke the shopping cart, so if I click on buy item selection, I can't modify my cart in any way unless I go to add-ons again, and then you can only add on to it. Oh, Shroud logic.
It looks like I've bought every bundle except for the 1600. I don't know why that is.
I haven't bought any of them
No?
for obvious reasons. But you think of the Shroud logic that this is completely baffling as to why can't I modify my cart? Because you used to be able to. And after a while, the item selection actually disappears out of your cart too.
Oh, what does it do? Time out or just...
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny. I didn't realize you could
'Cause I
still buy
didn't-
Kodos on the store page. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see something. Did they ever let's see, game services. Did we ever add the fee for play your own town? Loading screen, minor work request, major work request, name change, heraldry
Nope.
unlock. Name entry for reward. What is this one?
$5 community cloak. What? You got to pay $5 to have a request for a community event now for a cloak?
Yep. That's the
fucking
one I was.
stupid. And you have to give them 60 days.
Correct.
And
And
it
they
will be
will
delivered
deliver
within
them.
30 days
And they
after
will
the event
deliver them.
conclusion.
Yes, that is why I went with the option that we went with
Yeah,
the option
that's
that I went with because I did not want the clasped hands cloak. I wanted a proper
yeah.
yeah.
That's
And then you got to then
absolutely
you got to take and give all the names of everybody to support. So
yeah.
yeah.
And what happens if you make a typo?
Well, that's up to them. Then they have to, they do all that ahead of time, like mine.
I mean, I would turn around and add on every single one of my alts as attending the events.
Well, yeah. Well, see, they tried to work around that. And again, I'm going to show you this one. Come
Well,
on,
remember,
inventory.
I have multiple accounts, so each one of those characters.
And again, I don't know how
And
they were trying
yeah,
to figure it out, but let's see the egg
yeah.
cloak. There's the Easter egg cloak. Should we put it on the wall? You want to take that banner down so I can put it on the wall so we can look at it, or you want to just put it on me?
Well, either way, I mean, just put it on yourself. I'll bring up your character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, awarded.
Okay.
And did you know Devrun is a hyphenated word?
Oh yeah, Dev Run. Yes, hyphenated word. Nom 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 nom. Thank you, Tina.
And not. Yeah.
That's a reminder that time is near.
Is yes.
But anyway, this cloak was limited to one per person. So if you had
how did they know
I
per person?
do not know, but that's how they advertised it. And I wasn't about to try and figure it out at the time because
Yeah.
I only had a limited time. But these were one per person because for some reason they're getting real snippety about
Yeah.
handing out cloaks and what the secondary market on cloaks are and why people have multiples of them, and people are still going to get multiples of them because
No
some
matter
people,
what.
some people join to, and I'm sure somebody probably used it alt account, but are they checking IP addresses or are they just checking that you didn't log in a duplicate off the same account? I mean, they don't tell you all that, but they're getting to the
Yeah.
point where it's getting ridiculous as to, their reasoning
Well,
behind why they don't
and
want people to have access to this.
as we've said over and over again, they're doing everything they can to disenfranchise the community.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I'll give you a good example of somebody like Vulcan Jedi who does the
extra life.
extra life every year, and he uses them to raise funds. So he usually has several, and then anything left over, he'll put up for the next year. And
Yeah.
they should just go all the way, all the way, and drop all trading, right, Tina? Absolutely. But what we're going to do is we're going to drop some giveaway winners on you, and we're going to get the flock out of here for
Abel
Friday.
Corexicum
And
is
Morgan,
getting a
one more time. Morgan's been winning an awful lot on my stream.
Hey, Bear Taraxacum, accept the trade because you're my streamer bundle winner.
Uh,
And Noob Skyblabber getting a Steam key from me if I can ever scroll down to a key that has not been claimed. Okay. Pure Farming 2018 Deluxe.
nice.
Oh, man.
Interesting
It's a
game.
farming simulator.
Yes.
$20.
I have that one, I believe.
You actually like
I actually own the game, yes. A lot of times I will grab a copy when I see multiples come up of, for myself when we
Yeah.
have them.
Well,
And
I give them all away because I'm not going to install them and run them. But Noob, congratulations
Noob
on that $20.
Skyblabber is also the winner on my side. And he's going to get himself a copy of Hammer Watch 2. Hammer Watch 2, which is worth $25, $24.99 on Steam, going out to Noob Skyblabber. So congratulations, Noob, on a double win for the game keys. You should have a fun weekend now playing a couple new games in your collection. And of course, again, thank you all for joining us here each and every day. We do appreciate you. And we'll be back with more on Monday, right? We don't have anything going on Monday.
Something like that. Something like that.
Right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Lomir.
And we are NBNN. Have a great weekend, everybody. And we'll see you all on Monday.
Bye.